Good to see you, gang. Chicken Tots here. We're doing a little bit of a post-game rewatch and analysis commentary situation. We are on a little bit of a different condition course here. It's raining. Santa Ana has some low energy debuff. I'm not really sure what that's about, but if you look at her energy level, she wouldn't make it through the race. So I had to crank down her energy level to conserve it and sort of regain. But we're starting out, we qualified first and second. You can't get any better than that. So all we would theoretically have to do in this race is just stay defensive and keep everyone behind us. Maybe we can pit early or something and see what happens. All right, we're like almost around to the end of lap 1 here. We're first and third. Maserati dropped a position there. That's okay, it's not the end of the world. He's doing all right as far as energy goes, and it looks like both of our drivers have about 3/4 of the life left on their tires. I still haven't quite figured out when I need to pit to deal with the tires, but I assume I'll get there at some point. The league that I'm in, there is no refueling. When you pit, all you're doing is replacing tires. You don't increase your fuel. So that's something to deal with. Santa Ana here is just killing it in first place, but we're watching Maserati. He's kind of dropping spots a little bit. He's all the way down in 8th now. Not doing too hot, and I couldn't really tell you why. I'm not sure if his performance is just lower. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell what could possibly be causing that. We're about halfway through the race here. I probably should have gone to pit right here, but I choose not to. I don't know why. I don't know if I was just busy trying to focus on the actual results of the game here, but looking back on it now, I should have gone to pit on the 4th lap. So that would be perfect. Santa Ana coming right around. She should have been hitting the pit right there because she's at 30% on the tires, and that's just not enough to make it through reliably another lap, I don't think. It could have been that I was trying to race the whole race without going to pit, but I don't think I would do that. That seems kind of ridiculous. We just switched Maserati from high power to medium. He gained all the way up to 4th place. And as you can see, he's dropping now. He almost dropped to 5th there, I guess. We're planning the pit. I asked Santa Ana to pit just as she passed pit lane. So Maserati will go in here on 4% tires, so shredded, while Santa Ana has 4% tire strength to just survive until the next time she comes around a pit road here. Maserati dropped 17 places by going to pit. Does it seem like no one else pitted? Maybe that's the cause of my problem here. Everyone else somehow managed to stay on the track the whole time. I guess if I would have run tires like less aggressively, there's a chance I could have gone the whole length of the race without needing to pit. I don't know, I'm not sure. Santa Ana dropped a position there, so that's unfortunate. And Maserati dead last, absolute dead last, and I couldn't really tell you why. Now he's got low energy. I must have been running too high before? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Guys, if you have any insight as to why this might be happening on our little Motorsport Manager career, I'd love to hear your answers. Santa Ana dropping from 2nd to 4th there, that's a big loss. Maserati kind of fighting. He was 18th there for a hot second, but it's not good. I think we have a bonus if we get 3rd place or better. And as you can see, we are just giving up positions here like gangbusters. 6th and 20th. That is not the look that you want for your team. I'm kind of scrambling here. I remember playing this game and it was difficult to see me just losing positions on both drivers like this. Up until this point, I've been driving fairly successful. Top 5 positions every time. So this was a bit of an earth shaker. I was pretty upset about their performance. The driver performance is the biggest problem factor on my team. I've got a great car. I've got a great management team. Like, all my parts are upgraded as far as they can go for what league I'm in. So it's really the drivers that are holding me back. We had to fire the drivers. I was so disappointed. They had plenty of time left on their contract. They had 6 races each that I could have continued to race with them, but we had to fire them. There was no excuses. There's nothing you can do with a bad racing team in a racing game. You just have to swap them out. So we got 2 new racers. They're doing their premiere race today. Benjamin Pedersen from the US and Bart Horston from Great Britain. Oh, no, wait. No, that's Australia. I did not see that correctly. All right, so we got Bart Horston from Australia. Sorry, everybody who likes flags and knows flags. I definitely messed that up. So it cost me like $350,000 or something each for these 2 racers. But their overall scores are a lot better than our previous 2 drivers. Our previous 2, I think, were a 59 and 60 overall rating, and these 2 drivers are right around 65 or 66. So it seems kind of small and incremental, but I think at this level it's really making a big difference. Basically a 10% skill increase, and that translates into better driving, better patience. They have improved overtaking abilities. They can defend their position more competently. It doesn't seem like a lot, 6 points, but really it's a great deal of an improvement, as you'll see here. We are very easily maintaining first and second position and just basically growing our lead. Having a good car and a good driver is going to take us a long way here. Spare no expense if you want success on the road in this open wheel city course league. Motorsport Manager has been so much more fun than I thought it was going to be. It's kind of blowing my mind. So I'm doing a pit here, switching to hard tires. We've got 6 laps to go, and I don't want to do a second pit. So if we switch to hard tires, they have a lot more life than the soft tires do, and I think we can ride them out till the end. And if everyone else is deciding to pit twice, it'll keep us ahead of the game. Horston managed to get out of the pit, staying in first. Pedersen lost a position, but is now reclaimed back in the second place spot. That's high quality overtaking, just really aggressive driving. I'm trying to make sure everyone is okay on energy here. It looks like the fuel, Horston had a fuel issue, but I have lowered his fuel use. So he'll be driving a little bit more slowly, but he will be able to sort of regain laps, or the equivalent of laps, by running less fuel right now. As you can see, like down there on the right-hand side, it'll show how many laps you can make it on that amount of fuel. So what I like to do is make sure I have enough in the middle of the race, and then once I know I can securely just burn a bunch of fuel at the end of the race, I like to just go very aggressive for the last lap or 2 laps. This is an absolute blowout though. I knew that we would see a good power increase or speed increase, but I didn't expect it to be this ridiculous. Going from I think it was an 8th place finish and a 20th place finish on the last race, it was a huge morale boost to see these 2 driving the podium here, first place, second place, and it doesn't even seem like it's going to be close at all. There would have to be something catastrophic to lose this race after taking such a commanding lead. 3rd place is a full 16 seconds behind the leader. That's a long time for a 7-lap race. I mean, technically a 9-lap race, but we had only made 7 laps at that point. I'm not used to the longer races. The ones before have been a little bit shorter, 5 to 7 laps. So I can tell that in the future, I'm gonna have to deal more with multiple pits, changing the types of tire for the wear condition. Weather is gonna become more of a factor. And then also the number of sets of tires of each kind that I have is gonna become something that we'll have to worry about. Right now though, it's not quite as hard. This is I think the second league. As we gain points here, these championship points, it looks like we're on track to win all 39, the maximum possible championship points that you can get for finishing. As we go up and we continue to get into different leagues, it'll unlock a little bit more meaningful management here inside the race and outside the race. First place, second place, it doesn't get any better for the team. CTOTS Racing is, you know, name in lights. We're doing great. Couldn't be happier about it. Everything is as planned. If you like racing, but you don't like racing games, get Motorsport Manager. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. We'll do some more of this later. We always have new content pretty much every day. So check back, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, because I've got good stuff coming out. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.